You know what they say about a woman with a big hammer? No, seriously, I'm asking.
Hey, what's up, my peoples? EmGo here, the freaking geek himself, and today we will be reviewing the Transformers Age of the Primes Deluxe class, Solus Prime. So here we are, and there she is, and first and foremost, as always, we'll take a quick look at the packaging. Right up front here, we have lovely artwork of Solus in her robot mode and her old mode. Age of the Primes, the 13, Solus Prime. On this side, we got some primes, till all are one in multiple languages. Hooray for languages. She is a Deluxe class 8. On this side, Solus Prime. Yet again, up top, the 13, Solus Prime. On the bottom, words, things. Oh, no. That's unfortunate. Up top, Solus Prime. On the bottom, words, things. Barcodes on the back of the box. You have your obligatory product shots. That's basically it for the packaging. Then, moving right along, here we have Solus Prime, another one of the original 13 Primes, and here she is in her robot mode. She is packed in robot mode. And quite a nicely done little figure here, in my opinion, but let's get in close here so we can take a look now at those abs, at the noggin. Whoop, there's the noggin. So, a lovely head sculpt there. Some nice detail. Got that silver there on the face, some nice green for the eyes. All gold there for the head crest. We get some bits of gold throughout. Some nice silver there on the abs. We get some gold as well as yellow, which actually makes for a pretty nice contrast in there. Looks pretty good. There's a little like loincloth going on here. And we got some gold. Get a little bit of yellow there for the knees. Got our little toesies there. Some nice silver. And at the back, let's see, we got some wheels hanging out back there. And her thighs also done in a nice silver as well. And you just got the alt mode, kind of hooding a little bit of the roof there on the back. But all in all, pretty clean. Now, articulation-wise, what have we got? I'm going to tell you. So the head is on a ball joint. So you get some wiggly waggly. She can look up a lot, do total squirrel. She can look down some. Head can do a full 360. The arms can do a full 360, can move in and out. The shoulder pad here is on a double joint, so you can kind of move that around. It can also rotate if you need it to rotate. Thing you can do if you want to do it, you have rotation at the elbow. You have a bit under 90 degrees of bend at the elbow. The rest are on a ball joint, so you have wiggly waggly, rotation, all that stuff, in and outward also if you need it. You have waist rotation. You can move. This section is made up of 3 different panels here, so you can just kind of move one out of the way. And you can get the legs going up that high, so you can do the big boot. Back about that far, outward, full splits. You got thigh rotation. You have a little bit over 90 degrees of bend at the knee. As far as the feet, the toes can move up slightly, can move down some. You do have rotation of the foot, and you have ankle tiltage. Now, as far as accessories go, she comes with her big old hammer here, the Forge of Solus Prime, that she uses for all of the forging. And see, pretty nicely detailed. We got some gold there, some yellow. That's her symbol right up top. The hammer is made up of 3 pieces. You have the head of the hammer, then you have the handle, and this piece here. So you can put that all together, and yeah, that is pretty much it. That is all you get with Solus Prime. Now, as far as storage goes, there is a post here that you're going to flip out. You just push on this tab, and that'll get that started. And you just flip that out the rest of the way, and this will plug into this port right here on the back panel. So just line that up, push that on, and there you have your storage. Hooray for storage! And of course, she can wield her forge, but we do need to remove the head of the hammer there, so we can feed the handle up and plug that back on, and there you go. Now she can whack, whack, forge, 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 whack, whack, and all of that good stuff right there. So there you have that, and now for comparison. Here she is with the other primes. We got Prima, we have Megatronus, and we have Vector Prime. Vector, that's his name. I totally brain farted the last time I showed him off and called him Zeta for some reason. Vector Prime, that's your name. Vector. Vector. Victor Prime, he has a proper name. Anyway, there you go. So that is basically it for the robot mode. And personally, I think she looks quite good. One detail also that I really like, I like that she actually has like molded hair coming out of her helmet back here. That's pretty cool. I dig that, but oh no. I actually think she looks quite good. But let's get down to transformation, shall we? Let's. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to untab this back panel here, then take this grill and flip that out. That will allow us to take her head and just flip that in. And we can just leave that hanging out like that for now. We're going to take her loincloth here. We're going to bring up the sides, and then we're going to take the center, just give it a quarter turn so we can bring it up. And then that looks very vulgar. And then we're going to just straighten that back out, and that will now rest on top of these two sections. And now we're going to rotate the waist 180, and we're going to work on the legular region here. So you want to take the wheel and bring that out, then take the foot and just flip that in, then close that back up. Then you want to rotate the foot out. You want to bring the foot up on this hinge here, and then you want to bend it at the knee. And there's a tab that'll go into the slot right here on the back of her thigh. And just get that lined up and tabbed in. You tab in, woman. There we go. Get that tabbed in, and second verse, just like the first. So, open, flip, close, rotate, up, tab. And there we have both sides all done. Then you can just take the two legs and tab them together. And there we have that all done. So now for the arms, just want to take the shoulder pads here and just kind of bring them up. Get them out of the way. You want to take the forearm and rotate it out. Make sure that's straightened out. Take this panel here and open that up. That will allow you to flip the hand in. And second verse is like the first, so rotate that out. Open that up. Flip that hand in. And then you want to take these panels right here, and these will rotate out. And there is the tiniest, I don't know if you can see it, there's the tiniest little post here that's going to just kind of thoop into this little port right up here. So let's get that in place. You will feel it kind of drop in there. So do the same thing on the other side. So rotate that out. And again, just get that little thoop in there. Like so. And now you want to take the arms and you want to bring them forward on this hinge right here. And that is actually an extra point of articulation there in the shoulders. I always forget about butterfly joints, but yeah, you can bring those arms forward if you need to. But once you have them in this position, you want to take the shoulder pad section and bring it up and over. And get it sitting just like that. And we'll do the same thing on the other side. So bring that up and over, like so. Make sure that stays where it's supposed to be, and it's home, like so. So now you want to bring the forearm up, and there's a little tab that's going to go into a notch right there. Just bring that up, and just kind of notch that into place. Just make sure everything stays straight there. Same thing here, just bring that up, get that notched in, and then make sure these little panels sometimes like to pop off on you too. They're just some little friction hinges. Now you want to take this whole section here, this whole front section, and just drop that down like so, and then the front grille section will come down, and there are tabs that will go into notches right up in here. So you just line that up, and you just get that sitting right over those notches. There we go. So it's sitting like that. And the last thing you're going to do is just close up these panels there, little tab slot connection. So just close that up. And line that up. Close that up. Make sure everything is nice and squozen. Hey, you stay squozen. You stay squozen. Why are you fighting me? Because the camera's on, that's why. There we go. There we go. And there you have Solus Prime in her alt mode. Good spin. Get over here, girl. But there she is in her alt mode. And I personally dig it. I think it's kind of a cool looking alt mode. I like it. I like it. But let's get in close here so we can take a look at the details there. You got that front grille. Done. A nice gunmetal gray. Get these straightened out here. As always, cat hair not included. But, again, you got those bits of gold there. You got the windshield and windows, also done in gold. You got the rims picked out in silver. You got that gold. I guess it's supposed to act as like a spoiler. And yeah, it's just the legs folded up back there. But all in all, though, I actually think that looks pretty cool. Like a Cybertronian buggy of some kind. I don't know. I like it though. But there is the top. There is the bottom. She does roll, as rolling things should. Hooray for rolling. And for comparison, here she is with the other primes again. Vector, Prima, and Megatronus. And yeah, nice looking set of primes here. And as far as the forge, it can be stored in the alt mode. There is a tab right here. It's going to go into the slot right back there. So you just line that up and tab that in. And there you have your storage. Hooray for storage! So there you have Solus Prime, and yeah, I really like her. I think she's a well-done figure in my opinion. I like the robot mode. I like the alt mode. Straightforward yet enjoyable transformation. All in all, I think they did a good job with this one. But yeah, I'm personally quite pleased with this figure. She has forged her way into my heart. There you go. Now I picked this up from Robot Kingdom. I'll put a link to their site in the description down below so you can check that out. You can also check out the Age of the Primes playlist for any reviews you may have missed. Also linked in the description down below so you can check that out as well. And I think that's it, so don't forget to check out EmGo's, check out Love, Peace, Paranormal, follow me on Twitter, all of that good stuff down in the description below, and I think that's pretty much all there is to say. So, there is the Transformers Age of the Primes, Deluxe Class Solus Prime, and this is EmGo saying, remember, you don't stop playing because you grow old because you stop playing. Be geek, be proud, palm in your face. Well, oh, hey, look, it's Solus and her little hammer. That's cute. That's a cute hammer. What exactly are you going to do with that? Ah! I think she was trying to forge you a new brain. Unfortunately, I don't think it worked.